How you guys doing? It's 4:38 p.m. That goddamn satellite man's choking my cat again. Do you understand what home invasion is? Look at the history of the shit these people have made up. I never had no contact with none of these people. They all trespassed into my parents' lives. These people trespassed into my life. The United States government has to get charged for not recognizing the history of this situation. And all the accusations these people made up about stupid shit about presidents never had nothing to do with none of them. There's court records of documents. If my mother sued any president, if they were involved in the murder of my mother, they must get prosecuted. Never had nothing to do with none of these presidents. Do you understand that? So their activity of them trying to control the country outside of their administration, or when their administration had already had restraining orders put on them. Don't forget, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates no matter which person's in government. I'm the only child of my mother and father forever. These government people thought that if they were in government, they thought they could change ownerships of things. That is treason. That is communism. They have no legal right, and they won't ever have a legal right. I am the only child of my mother and father. Which president doesn't know what the royal protocol in the media means? They are obligated by law to know what it means. Every government agent in American government, every clerk, every secretary, every single person in the whole United States government is obligated to know the information of what it means. Do you understand that? And there's a reason for that. So in reference to government and the activity of government denying or trying to steal my identity, that is illegal activities of them going AWOL based on the guidelines of what government obligations they have. They do not have any legal right trying to steal my identity or harassing me or abusing me. And it does say that on documents at the Treasury and at the Supreme Court and some other places. So in reference to government going AWOL with their activities to abuse me and to make up lies on me is attempts of murder. I'm not going to tolerate even one fucking lie from anybody of their government agencies of any kind, or anybody trying to accusate against me, trying to make up criminal accusations on me. Not going to tolerate nothing. I don't hang out with many people. I only hang out usually with celebrities that know me, celebrity females or supermodels or actresses or musical artists that know me. I don't do drugs. I don't do crazy things, and everybody knows that. And I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. Look how many presidents have been in office since I had been kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions. Those presidents need to get charged for allowing their agents to be playing tricks. They've been playing tricks, holding me hostage, and it is illegal in their government offices for them to be denying my identity and for them to be going along with the lies of these people holding me hostage with Greenfield documents. Which president or which government mayor or governor or any person of government, which of them have not seen the court records of my mother having court cases against the American government? Those are supposed to be on public viewing for people in America. So people could say, hey, maybe you didn't have time to look at this, but one of your friends can tell you about it or something, in reference to some people that don't know much about it. But in reference to government agencies, they are obligated to know who I am. There's guidelines and documents that say they do not have a right harassing me at any time ever, or costing me money, or blocking me from my money, or blocking me from my trust funds, or blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. There is documents that say these things. And the government is obligated to sign documents that they know this information, or they can't be in American government in the first place. And the activity of them terrorizing my life, they thought if they made up some bullshit lie that nobody would be able to catch their lies. And the timeline of where they started getting into my life. And if you did not know, presidents are obligated to know what their agents are doing. Because they allow their agents to go AWOL, then that means their agents are trying to steal or trying to murder me. Reference to a lot of them. And they must get prosecuted. Need the timeline of all their accusations. They made up shit to accuse me. Time and date. Anything that they tried to reinforce with their lies is more lawsuits against them and more prosecution. And I'm supposed to be on the White House postal mail list, meaning like their mailing list for holiday gifts and Hanukkah. They've never sent me anything in the past 30 years. Do you understand that? Check the White House mailing list, or the holiday mailing list. Look at the gifts that I was supposed to have received every Christmas and on my mother and father's birthday. Look it up. The news needs to do a story of how much money I was supposed to receive every year from the United States government and the White House because they had murdered my father. Look at the gifts that I was supposed to have received from the White House, the amounts of money in the billions of dollars that I was supposed to have received every single fucking year, and the time and dates of the year.